Hey crew, how's everybody doing today? Rudy here with the Rhinestone World. So in today's video, we're going to go over how to bring a PNG file into the Designer's Edition software. We're going to convert it into a vector image and also stone it out to create an awesome looking two-color design. Now we're going to be cutting out the design using our Silhouette Cameo over here, our blinged out Silhouette Cameo. And also stay tuned for the end of the video as we'll be doing a little giveaway as well. You know, it's Thanksgiving right around the corner, so time to be thankful and also give away some cool gifts. So again, let's go over here to our Designer Edition software and get this party started, guys.
Alright, perfect. So we're over here in my Designer Edition software. As you can tell, I already have the princess part already typed out, so I use my TRW60 TrueType font here. And then I just typed out princess, enter my point size, and bam, I got that first part of the design already completed. Now I just have to go ahead and trace my crown here and then stone it out. So 4.7 is right about the size I want this design to be. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my trace window up here. So it looks like I already have that window open. And then I'm going to go ahead and select trace area. Now this is going to allow me just to create a box around the selected area that I want to trace. So there we go. Perfect. So as you can tell, now you have the yellow lines here. Now these are going to be ultimately your cut lines. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually change the value here of my high pass filter. And what that's going to do, well, first off, let me show you what's going to happen if I trace this design right now. So if I went and traced it, what happened is I have these outer lines here. So when I actually stone it out, it's not going to be nearly as neat as I need it to be. It's going to be kind of sloppy. The stone's going to be all over the place. So that's not what I want. So let me show you why we're changing the value of the high pass filter here. So I'm going to go ahead and just trace another area around my design. And I'm going to go to my value here and just increase it until my whole design is yellow. So now what I want to do is go trace outer edge here. And bam, so now we have just the outline of that crown created, and now we can stone it out. So first thing I want to do is actually get rid of this bottom piece here. So I'm going to go to my object, I'm going to go to release compound, and now I can delete that part right there. So perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and highlight my design again, object, group, and I'm going to go to my rhinestone options at the top here, and I'm just going to go to edge, and there we go. We're all set. So there's our design stoned out, ready to go. Again, I'm going to go back to my object. I'm going to go to release compound path here. And then I'm going to go back and do ungroup. Perfect. And now I can go ahead and just move this down just a tad bit so my stones aren't touching. Excellent. There we go. So now we got our design completed. And I'm going to go just back to group it. And now I can go ahead and move that design up to the top here on top of my princess. Let me go ahead and move this down just a tad bit so I can fit it all on the page. There we go. Perfect. So now all I have to do is create my weed box around my design here so I can go and send it to my cutter. So I'm just going to grab my rectangle tool and create a rectangle around my design here. So this is going to be my weed box. Alright, just kind of downsize it so we don't waste any material, obviously. Most important thing is saving material. So we want to make sure we save as much of the sticky flock as we can. Perfect. And now we got to duplicate that weed box to create, so we can have two different weed boxes for the two different colors. So to do that, I'm just going to go ahead and select my weed box. I'm going to go up to my replicate option. And I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom. And most of you will see this right here. So you don't see that advanced option open. So we're going to go just click on my advanced options, scroll down to the bottom. I'm going to select same position, and all I'm going to do is just go ahead and hit replicate. Perfect. And then now you can't tell there's two boxes there, so I want to go ahead and make sure that the top box is the same color as my design here. So I'm just going to go to my color selection here and make that design black, or excuse me, the box black, and the princess section here black. So those are the two same colors. Now this design is ready to send to my cutter. So I'm just going to highlight here. I'm going to go to my cut settings, and now what I have is my two different layers here. So right now I have, let me go ahead and select my black layer because that's what I'm going to cut first. So that's selected. I'm going to go to cardstock, and I already have my options already set in there. So I have my speed at 6, thickness at 21, and then I have the double cut feature selected. So this design is ready to go, and as you can tell, this only has the princess and the black box around is selected to cut. So the yellow, or excuse me, the red crown inside and the red box for that crown is not selected, so that's not going to be cutting in this cut. So let's go ahead and send this to our Silhouette cutter. Perfect.
Alright, awesome. So we got our design created in our Designer Edition software, and that's ready to send to our cutter. Now we just need to load our material into the cutter. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and place a sticky flock material under my first pinch roller here. And I'm just going to level it out and hit enter here to load the media. Perfect. And now I'm just going to go ahead and hit my lever over here. I'm just going to bring it up, and that's going to place it down, and now that's secure, and we're ready to send that design over. All right, perfect. So it looks like the princess is cut out. Let's go ahead and weed it off our sticky flock backing here. So first thing we want to do is make sure we hit the enter sign over here. So we're going to go ahead and enter. That's going to release our template. So now we're able to weed it. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab a corner here, and let's go ahead and just peel it off. Beautiful. So look at that. I believe the term is weeds like butter. Alright, so now that I got the template completed, I'm going to go ahead and store it on the back of my hotfix tape here. So you can tell you have the rough backing to the hotfix tape. I'm going to go ahead and place my template on there just to protect it and keep it clean. Perfect. And now we can go ahead and get ready for the second part of this cut, which is going to be the crown. So again, I'm going to use the same exact sticky flock I was using earlier. I'm just going to save some of the material here, and I'm going to cut this part out right over here on top of my previous template that we created earlier. So the same process as earlier, we're going to go ahead and get our material loaded and show you the next step here. Perfect.
All right, perfect. So now that we got that part of the design cut out, now we're able to cut out the second template. So I'm going to go over here back to my cut setting, and I'm going to still in advanced here, but now what I'm going to select is my red color. So instead of having the black select, I'm going to go ahead and select the red, and I'm going to deselect the black now. So now it's only selecting the crown plus the border with the red on the outside. So I know it's going to cut the template plus the crown all at once. So let's go ahead and send that to our cutter. Let's just verify that our settings are correct. So we got 621, perfect, exactly what we need them to be. So let's go ahead and send this to the cutter.
Alright, so perfect. Looks like our second template is completed. Again, we're going to release our lever here. Hit enter to unload the media. Perfect. So just drag it out. And look at that. We're going to go ahead and weed this off of here. So again, looks like another awesome weed. Some cutting job there. Perfect. There we go. So now we got our template with our crown. Awesome, awesome. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and place the template directly on my hotfix tape. So the backing of my hotfix here, again with the other template we created earlier. Perfect, there we go. And as you can tell, I have both my templates here. So I got my princess and my crown. You can tell how perfect those weeded out. Beautiful, exactly what we wanted to see there. Awesome, awesome. So here we go. We got our two templates here. So that is how you create and cut a two-color design using the Designer Edition software and the Silhouette Cameo here. So very cool, very easy design to make in a matter of no time there. So obviously everybody's tuned in. So it's time to give away this template. All you guys have to do to enter the giveaway is comment underneath this video on our YouTube channel. So right underneath this video, just make sure you enter in why you love Sticky Flock, or what has Sticky Flock done for you in the past, or just simply why you love TRW. As always, thank you everybody for watching today. My name is Rudy, Doc Brown. Thank you everybody. Have a great day.